Hello, everyone. Today we're going to take a look at the Norrathian Deco Raiders Guild Hall on the Maj'Dul server. Now, this is not just any guild hall, and I'm very excited to do the walkthrough on this one today. This guild hall was set up as a resource hub for all of the decorators on the Maj'Dul server. So, a little bit about the location for this one. It is located under the name of the Norrathian Deco Raiders, and it is in Qeynos as a Tier 2 guild hall. Now, this hall was just debuted last night on the Maj'Dul Deco Raid, so if you missed it, here's a closer look at all of the things that are available for the server to check out. So when you first zone in, you're in this beautiful reception room. This room was done by our very own Raven. She did an amazing job. I love the combination of the tiles that she chose and the bookcases around the outside. And check out that ceiling. How awesome is that? We've got some little imps flying. And then the information center right here in the middle. So I am going to go ahead and read part of this first book because it lets you know all of the different amenities that are located here in the Guild Hall. And it says, Welcome to the Norrathian Deco Raiders Guild Hall, established 2024. This guild is the brainchild of DecoRaid leaders Raven Odinstotter and Valea Vanwa, with critical input from the staff of experienced and creative directors. Our goal is to provide a community hub of amenities and services to our module decorating enthusiasts and to offer support, advice, and help with both home and guild projects. So within this hall, we have on the main floor, you'll find the community board, which is right over here. That's going to be full of information with dates, times, any help wanted, classes that are going to be upcoming. So big announcement, we're going to be doing some classes, how-tos. There's been a lot of requests as to how certain things were made or tips and tricks. And Clinic, who is one of the officers in the guild, he had an idea to provide classes for people. So we have some of the DecoRaid officers who are willing to do classes. We have also had some community members step forward and say that they would love to host a class. So this board right here will have information on some upcoming classes. We have harvest boxes. Donations will be open to help support DecoRaid's event builds, but also as a support for crafters that might not have a guild hall or the resources that they need to level. The depots are labeled for common and rare harvests, and they are open for crafting consumption. We do have a house item depot. All donations are always accepted here. We do a lot of community builds for events that we invite everybody to, and it takes a lot of resources. So we could really use any sort of donations that you might have. Of course, books, and more books. So we've got a lot of guides tucked throughout the hall, whether it's Tradeskill leveling, decorating history, harvesting guides. The aim is to be a one-stop shop for all of that information that you might need as you're working through and leveling your characters or decorating on your next project. The classroom portal. So I just mentioned we're going to be doing some how-to classes. I'll show you that portal when we walk through, but there's going to be a way that we set that up where everybody can have a hands-on experience and learn how to build things, whether it's you wanted to learn how to make a stove or 3D art. We'll have all the information for that. Transportation. There is a transportation room with all sorts of links to different locations throughout Norath. If you have a character that's ungilded and would like a home, they are welcome here. The business center. That is in the room as well. So we've got banker, broker, mender, everybody that's opened up for anybody that might not have a home. We've got crafting stations available to use. There's a portal hallway, which we'll walk through, that has links to other resources, the Legends of Norath Gallery and Museum, as well as events that we've hosted for the Norrathian Deco Raiders, so you'll be able to visit past portal homes. There is a seasonal room that is changed out with each season, so that's always set up with inspiration for your own decorating projects. The downstairs level of this hall is where all the magic happens. Our DecoRaid leaders and staff offices are set up down there, and we invite you to come on down and chat with any of us at any time. All right, and there are I briefly showed the message board right here. This is where it's going to be set up with upcoming classes. You can see a couple of them for appliances, small and large kitchen appliances. We do have some off-season events that will be happening as well. We'll update this information with a little bit of Knights of the Dead and Frostfell. And then lots of other books up here, whether you want to learn about what a DecoRaid is, some of the DecoRaid houses and halls event information, as well as the events and adventures information. One of the depots is set here for house item donations. And then if you want to meet some of the people that have been working on the projects. Everybody has a book here: Raven, Valea, myself, Ecstasy, Carla, Kaisley, Clinic, and Kiskella. And over here on this side, it's set up with the harvesting supply boxes. So if you are coming in and crafting, you would be able to use from here, or again, we do welcome any donations. All right, so let's check out more of the hall. So coming this way, we have the DecoRaid Housing and Event Portal Hall, and this is updated to include recent DecoRaid events. So when you come in, you can see this was the event that was titled A Journey Through Love, and this was a giant game board. If you took part of it in this one, it was a lot of fun. If you want to go back and revisit, that everything was set up very Aerolisi Day themed. It was a lot of fun for everybody who attended, and Raven has done an amazing job theming this hallway with portals to each of the events. So, of course, this is all set up for Aerolisi. Our event last month was all Harry Potter themed, and it was huge. There were a lot of zones involved for this one. So if you were able to make it out for that, thank you. We all had a great time. So if you did not get to make it out, there's links to each of the houses that you can go back and revisit. But we started off in Diagon Alley, worked through the Hogwarts Express, and went on to the castle and the common rooms. So we had a lot going on in this one, and she's done an amazing job accessorizing all of the shelves here to really show the theme of each place that we did. Down here, this was going back to our Brew Day themed event. In this one, players started off playing bingo. We moved on to a pub grub race, and then the Twisty Tavern, which was like a drunken experience through various taverns within the zone. So this was another multi-zone event for our live events. Over here on this side, it's a spot for some of the resources. If you haven't visited the Legends of Norrath Gallery or the Legends of Norrath Museum, I encourage you to do so. They are amazing community resources made by Warehouse. And the Norrathian Decorators resource as well, which has a lot of items available for viewing and tips and tricks by some of the community decorators on this amazing server. All right, keep going this way. We go up to the seasonal and holiday room set up for inspiration and celebration of the season. So Ecstasy did an amazing job in this room for Knights of the Dead. And I love how spooky it is. Look at that ceiling. We've got coming into this little courtyard, the crumbling walls. Look at how she's got the skeletons floating up. How neat. Little dancing skeleton in the corner. Spooky vibes all around. And check out the front of this mausoleum that she's made. And then you can come and open the door. I love this. Get a little spider on the side. Some gravestones over here. And we've got a witch brewing away. And some candy, if you want to reach in there past the spider and all. I think I will pass on this one. But I love the bats. I do love bats. Bats are very, very cute. We do a lot of hikes and cave exploration, and so I'm always looking for bats in the caves. Fun fact, I have only found one bat at Florida Cavern State Park. Okay, coming back down, let's go this way first. So going this way, we have our trade skill, transportation, and amenities. So in the transportation room, everything is set up for easy access. And check out these walls. I love this. I think this was Kaisley and Ecstasy in here, setting all that up. But look how everything is just moving. Kind of goes with the ceiling in the front. We've got resources right here that are open as well for all the brokers and the bankers and strategists. Anywhere you want to go in Norath, there's a portal to it. All right, back here is the trade skill area. So if you are a crafter looking for a home, then this is open to you for trade skilling. I did this area back here, so thank you, I think Kaisley or Kiskella. I didn't have all of the Grandmaster cloaks with the glowing, so they came in and hung these up, and I love them so much. But it's set up with all of the trade skill cloaks up on the wall above the stations that they go to. We've got resources here in the middle with recipe sales people and agents. And then there's a lot of books over here as as a resource if you're a new trade skiller, if you're looking for information on carpenters, provisioners, woodworkers, armors, your artesian cloak, epic timelines, crafter gear, tinkering, adorning, all sorts of information for you. All right, before we go downstairs, I'll go over to the other side of the big wing. And on the other side, we have our community classroom and library. So coming in here, it is all set up with inspirational artwork on the walls. This room was designed by Clinic, myself, and Kaisley. And it just gives you a lot of different ideas of things that you might see in upcoming classes. We have a bookshelf over here that is already starting to be filled in with some wonderful books. Members of the community have donated books on things that they have for decorator tips, garden tips, blending of colors, all sorts of lighting information, world events, kitchen tips. If you are a decorator, even if you're on another server and you have a book, a player written book of information that you've put together, we'd love to showcase it here as well on Maj'Dul for players to come in. So please let us know and we will get a copy of your book in this guild hall. All right, here is the portal. This was the home that has been set up for classes. So once we get the date for the next class, we will get that information out to everybody. But this is the home that it's going to be set up in, so everybody can have a hands-on experience. And I just love some of these that Kaisley put together. They're just amazing. Check this out. That's so cool. All right, coming downstairs, we come into the central area set up with additional information, and we have all the offices for all of the officers in the guild. Of course, we have a warehouse here in the middle. Greeting everybody, says, all the DecoRaid folk around here do is give me orders. What did they expect? I can't even get a break. Sign in or they will dock my pay. I didn't realize we were paying him. Are we paying him? So he's got, his to-do list here. Big thank you to Warehouse for being so supportive of everything that the guild is doing in the community. Um, Caskilla designed this room, and I just love it. Beautiful colors. We've got mailboxes over here, and then some of the crates that we've been using. The main guild leader offices off of this room. So let's see, we'll start. This is this one. This one is Ecstasy's. So coming into Ecstasy's office, isn't this beautiful? Like, check out this floor. How she's done this with the red berry plaster and then the tiles. I just think it's so pretty. Now Ecstasy has added portals to some of her different places in here. She did mention last night that she's got a couple of portals back here that are houses that are in progress. So if you're interested in seeing builds along the way, you can check those out. And I'm totally going to be snooping in there later. All right, coming back this way, we have Raven's office. Coming into Raven's. Love it as well. She's got all different maps over here on this wall. Love that she's got her portals going up the side. This is my favorite chair ever. It's very Game of Thrones-ish. And check out these chairs. Are these aren't chairs. What did she do? She took a bench and a pillow and the gate behind it. Bench, I think. You can tell I haven't even had a chance to really look around yet. Yeah, that is amazing. I love how the green pulls from the green at the back of the bookcase. And then she's got the shiny depot over here on this side. And look at this above the door. Isn't that cool? Love, love, love. All right. Coming across the hall of Valea's office. And coming into Valea's. Check this out. She's got everything all sorted, accessorized. Lots of creatures. Some creatures up here in the cage. I think I've stepped into a castle. And I like how she's accessorized her desk. Professor Valea Vanois, the study of magical and enchanted creatures. She's got her stone throne, but with a comfy cushion. And look at these little cages. Love the cages. Do not tap on the glass. They hate that. The fairies. And aren't these pretty? Little sphinx tucked in here. I like how she's put the paintings back there. And then the little plushies in front. And then with the different colored glass. Just beautiful. And of course, some more creatures up top. And I love the ceiling. What is the ceiling? Oh, Altarian Spire tile. That's really neat. And look at the boots by the door. You come in, get your witch's hat, broom, some boots. All right. And then coming into Miss Carla's office. And I think the colors in here are so pretty. It's got various different portals here. Lots of trinkets in the case. All very, very beautiful. Love the effect with the water over the windows. We have Carla's actress here in the middle greeting everybody. And she's got a lovely setup back here with the built-in. Very, very pretty. And I love this painting. It's probably one of my favorite paintings. All right, and then coming through, Back here in this area, now Cascilla also set up the structure for all of the cubicles here and did all the flooring in between. And I'm going to run straight to the back and check this out because look at this little coffee pot. Isn't that cool? So she made this. It's got little snacks back here. And then these cubicles, well, I'll step on this first. So this portal goes to a place that is made for interns. So interns in the attic. It's a space clinic setup. There were some interns up here. Looks like they might be on a coffee break right now. But this is the spot for interns. Sorry, in the attic to start. Coming back, we'll take a look at the cubicles. So every assistant officer was able to decorate their own cubicle. So here on this side we have Cascilla's. And coming in, she's done a wonderful job pulling in the different colors. I love how she's put her portals on the wall, and she's got a bunch of trophies back here. And check out this little computer. How neat is that? She's got her keyboard and her mouse. And a spot to sit over here. She's got a nice board that she can tack up notes, and I love her custom lights. Over here on this side, we have Clinics, and Clinic has his own treadmill. Uh-oh, I stepped on it. I got pushed. So he's got his treadmill over here on this side. I love how he's put the painting here. It's like you're really running, what is it, like are they called Pelotons? Yeah, or is that the bike? I don't know. Really like up-to-date workout equipment. I wouldn't know anything about that, but it's like you can experience like you're outside. And then he's got a custom desk over here with his own little ceiling fan and a couple of portals to lead out as well. Coming back here on this side, we have Miss Kaisley's office, and I love her purples. She's like, I'm the one next door. I feel like she's my sister decorator over here with the purple. So she's got beautiful purples. I love these chairs and the cushions. As she's done the windows, and look at how pretty this is. Isn't that gorgeous? I love this wall creation that she's made. And she too made a little laptop. She's got her Kaisley sitting there on that regal chair. And then I love her to-do list here on the table, her notes to herself. I really encourage you guys to stop by this guild hall, if not to use it as a resource, but just to read all of the little things throughout because there's some good stuff here. She's got lots of portals set up to visit as well. And then this one is my little space. And a portal to my main hub and some notes there as well. And then the guilds. Oh, I should have mentioned this too. Everybody's got, so this is the Norrathian Decorators Guild Hall. Now all of us are still parts of our main guilds. So you'll see I'm not the Norrathian Decorators. I do have a guild. So everybody has their own guild tapestry that they were able to put up. So that's mine and Kaisley's and Cascilla's and Clinic's. But we all came together in the one guild, which is, of course, for everybody in the community. So it doesn't matter if you're part of another guild. This is still an open resource for you to stop by and visit. Any questions or comments that you have, this will always be open and somebody is always on. You can find all of our information and contact information in the books up front. So if you're looking to ask anybody a question, you can usually find one of us on. Also, it's set up if you are a part of Discord. We do have a Norrathian Decorators Discord channel as well, so you are able to sign into that and get a hold of anybody that you might be looking for. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.